guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Sorry it's been a long time since I've been uploading, just been very busy with meetings and what have you, but this is just a little update regarding my hospital appointment and some bits of what I'm doing. Right now I'm just going to brush my teeth and wash my face and kind of prep to do a little bit of makeup before the hospital appointment. I actually have a meeting before the hospital appointment, so I'm just going to make sure that I'm ready to
my
go
beauty
as soon as my
blender, and
mum
obviously
comes
now
up.
drying my beauty blender and getting everything prepped to do my makeup. I'm just using like a basic moisturizer to make sure my skin's all moisturized, and obviously a bit of setting spray before the makeup to kind of prime my face because my primer's tube's not working. So I'm just putting on some moisturizer now and making sure that my skin is nice and moisturized. Pro tip, I always like to get the neck and smooth along my jawline just to prevent wrinkles. I use the e.l.f. setting spray. I think it's like $4.99 or something like that. I just spray it on my face just before I put on the foundation itself. I'm just getting my flat brush now and just blending it all out before I dab the beauty blender on to make sure that it's completely smooth and there's no crease lines. I use It's Cosmetics CC cream. I just use medium to light coverage just because with my skin, I still am acne prone, as you can see, so I try and use as little makeup as possible. I only tend to really use it when I have appointments and stuff and go out and performances. When I have performances, I tend to use it then. I like to make it a little bit darker than my actual skin tone, but it's one of those ones that oxidizes and it gets a bit lighter. And yeah, I just like the light moisturized feel of the skin. I have this annoying spot on the end of my nose that won't go away. It's the most annoying thing ever, so if anyone has any tips for me, let me know. I'm just using the Rimmel London concealer. I think it's the Rimmel London concealer, I can't remember. Actually no, it's the Revolutionary concealer, sorry, that I got from Superdrug. I just literally plonk that on my acne, my current acne that I have visibly showing, and hope to God that it dies down the acne and make sure that there's no blemishes on my face. Somehow a miraculous miracle can happen. For the rest of my face, I used Charlotte Tilbury's eyebrow brush and eyebrow filler and the NARS blush, along with the Milk mascara and the L'Oreal mascara together. I cannot find a mascara that I find, again, that's moisturising. I really struggle with the texture of mascara. I don't know if it's just me, but I really struggle with the texture of mascara on my eyelashes. So if anyone can help find a decent mascara that's sensory friendly, again, let me know. I'm using the Revolution palette. I'm just using a dark brown along with like a maupey red colour because I have green eyes, so I kind of like to let my eyes pop a little bit. The stereotypical dark brown doesn't always work with the contrast of my eyes, so I tend to go for like a little bit of a red auburn undertone in the eyeshadow palette. I also completely forgot about my blender brush. I used a pack brush to try and blend the mascara because I was in a rush. Mascara? Blooming heck, the eyeshadow because I was in a rush and realised that didn't work. Only for glitter eyeshadow that works for, so don't make that mistake. Words. Just now getting my Max Factor lip liner and lip stain pen and kind of just marking out my lips. It is a lip stain, don't worry, it's not a marker, but it does look like a marker, but I find it a lot easier to control with this kind of stuff. Again, I really struggle with sensory with lipstick as well, so again, if you know any good lip stains, let me know. The night before, so it's still a little bit wet, and I'm just using the Dyson hairdryer. I actually got the Dyson hairdryer for my dogs because it's supposed to be not as loud, but I actually find it still kind of the same noise volume, but the dogs seem to find it a lot easier because you can control the heat a lot better with the Dyson, and also it doesn't randomly cut out with you either when you're doing your hair or trying to dry it or blow dry it out. And I just find that really good when you're in a rush and you're trying to kind of get every little strand in and your hairdryer just doesn't cut out. That's the only difference I've noticed from a Dyson to a regular hairdryer. I do not like drying my hair at all, if I'm honest. It's not a fun thing for me. I just get very overheated very quickly, and I don't know why, I just don't like the heat on my hair, but it's something that I'm trying to deal with, obviously, as I have to navigate adult life on the autistic spectrum. It's just one of those things. I'm just grabbing one of those grippy claw thingies, as I'm calling it, no idea what the actual name is, and I'm just shoving them in my hair to get the fringe at my face. And again, I hate my hair when it touches my face. It's one of the worst sensory things ever for me, so I'm just trying to get the hair out of my face. It's why a lot of the times you'll see me in plaits, because it's just easier. I hate the feel of knots, so it's just easier to put my hair out my face when I have it down. Plus I had a very important meeting today. Wait for the news that's coming up soon. I will be able to officially share soon, so keep your eyes out for that. And yeah, the meeting went very, very well. Also, just a quick promo, if you guys want to get the jumper I'm wearing, then please go on to Born Anxious, and Kelly and I did a Dream Big merch with Olivia's World, and all the money that gets put into the Dream Big gets put into Dr. Anna Kennedy Online, who really helps a lot of neurodivergent people and actually started the neurodivergent community off. She's been doing neurodivergent awareness since 1997 or 8, I believe. So yeah, that was the year I was born, so she's been doing it a very, very long time. So please go and check out her website and also the merch that I have with Kelly on Born Anxious, and please go ahead and support because it's going to a great cause.
Should I let you fly off then? You came trapped in here, didn't you, baby? Hey? Oh my god, this is incredible. It's okay, no need to be frightened.
I found the robin flying around the corridors in my apartment, and I couldn't open up the window to let it out naturally, so unfortunately I had to pick it up, and I walked down the stairs and I did let it fly off. Don't worry guys, I didn't keep the robin, though this robin was very, very calm in my hands and trusted me, and I was genuinely trying to help the robin to get out into the wild safely. I did try and capture the moment of me setting it free, but as you can see, it didn't work, so there you go.
Just a bit of an update. I'm walking to Mum's now for the hospital appointment, and I'll check back in. It's a week before my operation, so let's just hope they can get this 27-year-old perforation sorted finally.
Mum and I got caught in the rain on the way there, and on the way back it was a hailstorm, so here I am travelling to the hospital for my actual appointment for the pre-op. My mum's trying to figure out on where she's got to go. We got to go to the left entrance instead of the main entrance because we've got to go to the ENT department and also the cardiac department in the general hospital because I had to have an ECG done. Didn't know I was going to have an ECG done, so Mum and I just went in, got ourselves something to drink, as thankfully we were early for our appointment. I really hate being late. Sorry for the bad camera angles. I was trying not to get any faces in the video that didn't want to be in, and obviously I couldn't ask everybody if they wanted to be in the video. On the way back, Mum and I nipped into Oadby, Marks and Spencer's to get a few bits and bobs from there, and also we decided to have a little wander around Oadby itself. We are now heading home and we got caught in a massive hailstorm, which wasn't fun. So just an update, I went to the hospital, I had a review appointment, so they checked to see what medication I was on and whether I could take it before the anaesthetic when I go through that, and ended up having to have an ECG and also a blood test. Obviously I couldn't film in there because I felt weird. So yeah, I've managed to sort out everything, and today was interesting. The ECG wasn't the greatest experience of my life, because they just didn't understand autism. I literally asked my mum twice, and they said why, and they just didn't get why. I was just so anxious. They couldn't get reading properly, and they told me they couldn't get reading properly, but they told the staff basically think that they had a proper reading, if that so everything's okay in that regard. I got the all clear for the operation on Friday, so hopefully it all goes well.